milk. I remember I was doing the peppermint.
We've been milking Honeybee regularly.
Gonna work a little faster to get out
Oh,
of the rain.
the rain's picking up. We've been milking Honeybee every morning, coming out to milk Honeybee. We stumbled across a wonderful surprise during a morning milking. When did she calve? December. Are you? Oh my goodness. One of the cool things about our miniature jerseys is you can leave the calf on when you can't milk, and then you can take the calf away and start milking again. So Honeybee had her calf back in December. We didn't milk during the early parts of this pregnancy.
We milked in December. A lot of cows are like this, where you can help, they'll establish their supply of milk. So we milked for the first few months until the calf was keeping up. So by February, yeah, when I was pregnant and starting to get really sick, we didn't have to milk, which was great.
So we stopped milking for like 6 months. And then as Kay started feeling better, we were getting ready to sell Firefly, and so we had to wean her. We started weaning the calf.
Oh, and the milk was so good for me being pregnant. Like, I was craving it so much.
So we started milking again, and that meant we had to pick up the milking. So we started milking Honeybee again, and we were really enjoying having all that delicious milk and butter. And Honeybee did something that was amazing. We've never had it before. She got onto a schedule where over time we were able to milk her every other day and get 2 gallons of milk from her. Honeybee is like our all-star milk girl, and that was awesome because we could take a day off and then go back out, milk, get 2 gallons, then take a morning off.
It's because she was at the end of her production. The calf had been taking care of all that milk. She was at the end of her production, so she wasn't full every day, and which was great for us. I didn't want to have to go out and milk every day, and I didn't want so much milk every day either, just enough to keep us in milk for the family. Now that won't continue forever. She's gonna dry herself off because she's rebred, and we need to give her a dry off period. But for the couple of months that we were able to do that, that was a really nice schedule.
While Honeybee was being milked, we were keeping our eyes on Miss Bumblebee, because Miss Bumblebee was getting further and further along in her pregnancy, and we were expecting a calving any day. So we'd come out, we'd do our milking, and we'd take a look at Bumblebee and see, okay, how far along is she? How's she look? And there are some clear stages to let you know that calving is coming. Over the years, having many different calvings on the farm, we noticed with our girls kind of the same routine, the same pattern, so you know it's coming. First off, anatomy-wise, you'll notice as they're getting closer and closer to a calving, their, what do you call it? Is it the vulva? Yeah. Right terminology here. So their vulva gets all puffy and big. Their udder starts to balloon up, look very full, to the point where right before a calving it can start dripping. You might see some milk. And this can happen over a period of a couple days. So we noticed Bumblebee, she was starting to bag up, looking like her udder was getting inflated like a balloon. Her vulva was looking more floppy. All the signs were pointing to any day now we're gonna have a calving. And we like to catch the calvings if we can and observe, make sure everything goes smoothly, but sometimes that doesn't happen. And I'll put it on.
Should be okay. little air over there.
Hear it.
Oh yeah. There you go.
So. So we've been coming out to the barn, milking Honeybee and just watching Bumblebee and seeing that we're getting closer and closer. Signs are pointing to baby soon. So we came out the other morning and what was happening?
So you're going to get your root canal.
Oh, right. I had to get a root canal. First one, the morning of the root canal, we come out to do the barn and I have an appointment for a root canal at 9 o'clock that I have to be at the dentist, like ready to go to get my root canal. So we got out nice and early. We're like, let's just get to the barn. We'll get the milking done. Usually we milk together, but because I had this appointment I had to catch, we kind of split off. Kay went and milked and I went outside to feed all the animals, get everything done out here. And I noticed something was off. We looked outside. Normally all the cows come down to be milked, but today I realized all the cows were down except for Bumblebee. And I looked off and way in the back, kind of separated from the herd, was Bumblebee. When a cow's about to calf, oftentimes they will kind of separate themselves a little bit away from the herd. They'll be around the herd, but just like off to the side or off in a corner. And so initially my thought was, oh, she's gonna calf today. Of course, I have a root canal. Of course she's gonna calf today. I'm gonna miss this. So I started to head off to her direction to go see, like, okay, is this true? Is she actually entering labor? And that's when I noticed something else that was different about her. First person to make the Michael Jackson joke. 10 points to you. Usually try to use only one glove when we're milking in the morning. It saves, you know, you don't need two gloves to put inflations on. So I looked at Bumblebee and she didn't look as full. Like something was missing. So I thought, huh, did she have this calf? And that's when I heard the mama moose. If you have experience with calvings, you know what a mama moo sounds like.
You're a big girl.
When the calf is first born in those first few hours, right after the birth and for the next couple hours, you'll hear a very specific moo that the cow makes. I never hear them make this moo any other time than at the birth and a short time after. The next day I don't hear them make it. The next week, it's only in those early moments. It's like her introducing herself to her baby, connecting with that baby, calling that baby at first. It's a really special little sound and we've got to hear it many times. So you notice this tone, and Bumblebee was doing mama moos. And I was like, she had this calf. It's out here somewhere. And she was separated from the herd not because she was going to calve, but because she was looking for her calf and she was doing mama moos, calling to it. And that's when I was in like, all right, I actually pulled my phone out because I knew like this calf is on the ground somewhere and we're gonna find it. So I started filming with my phone. Came out to milk this morning and Bumblebee is acting funny. And it was just a couple minutes because where Bumblebee was, she was looking in the direction of her calf, calling to it. Her calf had wandered under the high tensile fence and was on the other side of the high tensile fence. She's very full. She's been on pregnancy watch. Oh, yeah, holy cow, there it is. Holy baby. Oh, yeah. She was mooing, her mama moos. And I was like, she's looking for a baby. And that baby is outside the fence and beautiful. All right, I got your baby, I got your baby. Oh man, look at that baby. I got you. I got you. Look at that baby. Come on. You're warm. You're warm. Oh man. She was doing mama moos. I'm like, that is the sound a cow makes when she's had a baby. That, and she's looking around like, and we've been expecting, she's full of milk. I don't even know what this beautiful little thing is. Looks like it's daddy. Wait till I show Kay. Surprise. Yeah, she's out there doing mama moves. I'm like, there's a baby out here somewhere.
Wow, you're
Look at this
tiny.
thing. So little warm, still warm and dry, but outside the fence. I don't even know what it is. I filmed the whole thing. I went looking for it because I'm like, there's a baby out here. All right, let's get her down. Come on, cows!
All right, well, let me kick her out.
Come on, cows! Let's see, you want to see what it is?
Yeah.
Beautiful and little. What is it?
It's a boy.
It's a boy, of course it is. Beautiful and little, it's a boy.
Wow.
All right, little one.
Wow, beautiful.
Little thing.
Tiny. So
That might
tiny.
be the littlest calf we've ever had. Holy cow. Sitting right outside of the fence. Little white spot. I could tell because she's going,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Oh,
and she's
boy.
full. She's
Yeah,
so
she's-
full of milk. I'm like, she had that baby. Where's that baby? I want that baby. All right, let's put baby.
Just set him in the hay over there.
Watch out, pup. It's on the other side of the high tensile fence, just sitting there, happy as a clam. Is that happy as a clam?
Yes. That is an expression.
That happy as a.
Clams are just like easy, right? Like
They just sit there happy.
sit there happy because they're a clam.
How do we know they're happy? Maybe they're like super
They're, like, doing what
depressed.
they're doing.
Depressed as a clam. Anyway, let me introduce you to the newest member of the Homesteady Mini Jersey herd, the cutest member of the Homesteady Mini Jersey herd, the teeniest, tiniest little member. We have never had a calf this little. This is like the miniest little mini. Let's go see him. It's a boy. Bumblebee has been a great mama. This is her second calving. So just so you get the lineage here, we had Ladybug. Ladybug was our very first mini Jersey, and Ladybug had Honeybee, who had Bumblebee, and Bumblebee has had two calves. One of them she had on a different farm while she was staying on a different farm while we were in Alaska. And this is her second calf, little Mr. Bullet Ant. Alright. Bullet Ant has the beautiful marks of his daddy. Brig, our bull, is Bullet Ant's sire. We brought Brig in for a few reasons. Brig has really, really good mini Jersey genetics. He's got beautiful coat. He has beautiful little babies. Firefly had some beautiful markings on her. Bullet Ant has some beautiful markings on him. A lot of people like the mini jerseys with the little stars and speckled paint, colorful colors. I do. I'm a sucker for some color. So Bullet Ant has that, is the beauty of his daddy. He's got the size of his daddy as well. Brig was 21 inches when he was born, and Bullet Ant is 21 inches, which a lot of our minis have been 24, 23 at birth. He is 21 inches, so our littlest one yet. Such a cute little thing. We've raised a lot of miniature jerseys at this point, and you always see different personalities in the calves. This guy is very curious. He's a curious little thing. Friendly, nice little bull. We actually have pretty high hopes for little Bullet Ant. When you're breeding, you don't need to keep many males from a herd. You kind of pick your best ones for yourself and your maybe other best ones to sell, and then the rest of the males are usually what wind up getting turned into food, because you only need one in a herd or maybe two at most, and there's no need to perpetuate bad genetics. But when you get a good one, when you get a good little bull like Bullet, he's got the size, he's got the look, he's got the temperament. Brig, we have been really happy with. Brig as a bull has very nice temperament. He's a great size for a mini Jersey. He's beautiful. We've been just totally thrilled with our bull Brig. So to see an up-and-comer that is reminding us a lot of his daddy is really exciting. So we may have ourselves a new breeding bull there. I love watching how our mini Jersey herd and mini Jersey keepers have matured over the many years that we've been doing this. I see our girls, they were all first-time calvers.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We watched each one of them, except for Ladybug, we watched each one of them with their first calving. And we were pulling calves and, you know, teaching how to nurse, and like, it was a lot of hands-on stuff. And now our girls...
The second timers are so nice. This is her second calf she had. And the last one happened when we were in Alaska. She was with a friend of ours who knows dairy cows, fortunately, but she had to pull it because his neck was back or something, so she had to help. And it's so nice when you just go out and the calf's out.
Is
so
that
much less stress.
Nice little healthy. He was
feeding,
dry,
yeah.
He was spunky. He didn't, you know, the first thing when you see a calf separated at birth, you're worried about, is it warm?
Dry.
Does it look lifeless or listless? He was like sitting there, just like do-do-do, and I picked him up and I felt him. He was warm and just
yeah, she
spunky.
did a great job. So
dry.
second timers are so nice.
Yeah.
So it's a lot less stress. That's why we're just checking occasionally, seeing how udders are feeling. Not worried too much, because when they know what they're doing, it makes it easier on us. He's
nursing great. She's a great mother. She just lets him nurse. She stands there, and it's so nice.
Good milker.
As everything matures, it just gets, you get to enjoy the peace and the niceness of it all, instead of it feeling like, oh, it's like, oh, look, oh, it's all working like it's supposed to work. So it's nice.
Austin is giving them more hay. He's walking out there. If it's not filmed, does it actually happen? Here he goes. Here he goes. He's gonna put the hay down. He did it. He did it, folks. He worked. And it wasn't even filmed. It's incredible. It's incredible when they're second-time farmer and they can just pick up the hay and take it out there and put it down on the ground. No one needs to help them. It's just pretty amazing.
Are you bragging about me?
Yeah.
Nice. I have not mentioned this in a long time. If you like our videos and you like the topics we cover and you're gonna shop on Amazon, consider going to amsteady.com before you go to Amazon. That's am like Amazon and steady like Homesteady. It'll forward you right to Amazon. Any purchase you make there, a small percentage will go to us. It doesn't cost you a penny extra, and we can use that money to feed these naughty goats. Thank you very much for considering that. If you're gonna do any extra shopping this season, gifts for family members, whatever it is, we really appreciate it.